Hello everyone. Today is another new lecture where we are going to focus on articles. We are going to focus on articles, the use of articles in English, whether you are speaking or writing. Uh, First of all, we are going to find out what do we mean by articles? What are articles? All right. Articles, these are words that modifies they modify a noun. They modify a noun. All right. And then articles always come before a noun. They always come before a noun. Articles always come before a noun. Okay. And there are two types of articles. There are two types of articles. Okay. We have indefinite articles and definite articles. Indefinite and definite articles. But today I am going to focus on indefinite articles. All right. Now, what are indefinite articles? Indefinite articles refers to non-specific singular nouns. Non-specific singular nouns. We have it here. Indefinite articles refers to non-specific singular countable nouns. Non-specific singular countable noun. When you are talking about nouns that are singular countable, a noun can be singular, it can also be plural. For example, we can call this a marker. Marker means one, that's singular. When we have more than one of these, like here, we can call them markers. One is marker, singular. More than one, we have markers in the plural form. So, when we are describing singular countable nouns, we use indefinite articles. Indefinite articles. What are indefinite articles? The indefinite articles are a, an. The use of a or an. These two, a or an, is what we talk about, what we say indefinite articles. Okay? Now, how can we use a or an? How can we use a or an appropriately? Their usage, you don't just use them anyhow you want. There are rules which governs how to use them, where to fix them. So you need to be very much careful in using the article a and the article an. Now we talk about singular countable noun. Singular countable noun. Okay. Now when this noun begins with a vowel letter, when the noun begins with a vowel letter, and this noun is in the singular form, and secondly, it is a countable noun. It is a countable noun. Then we are going to use an. But if the noun, which is in the singular form, begins with a consonant, then that's where we bring in a, the article a or the article a. For example, let's check here. Example number 1. We have a pen. pen. Pen, how many pens are we talking about? Only one pen. And pen begins with a consonant letter. That's letter P. A consonant letter. Letter P. So we are talking about only one pen, and pen is a countable noun, so we use a pen. A pen. A pen. One pen. Number two, we have a book. A book. This is a book. How many books? One book. So when we are talking about, we refer to countable nouns where the noun is in the singular form. So this is a book. Where we have only one book, we can say a book. And book also begins with a consonant letter, which is B. So we can say a book. Now let's look at this other part. We have a sugar. Sugar begins with a consonant letter, but sugar is an uncountable noun. So we cannot say a sugar. We say indefinite pronouns, sorry, indefinite articles are always put before singular countable nouns. Then sugar, we cannot count sugar, so it is categorized as an uncountable noun, so it is obviously wrong to say sugar. Money, we talk about money. Money also is an uncountable noun, so you cannot say money. So these other two are obviously wrong. This is why I put wrong X and mark them wrong. A pen, correct. A book, correct. But a sugar isn't correct. A money isn't correct. I hope that part is clear. Now, how to use an? As I said, if the noun is singular, countable, and begins with a vowel letter, for example, apple. Apple. Apple begins with a letter A, and this letter A is a vowel letter, so we say an apple. And this apple is only one. This apple is only one. When we have more than one apple, then we can say apples. More than one apples. So there we can say an apples is wrong. An always comes when the noun is in the singular form. For example, an apple. Number 4, an egg. One egg. When it is one, we say an egg. More than one, we can say an eggs. That also doesn't sound correct. It's very wrong. Alright? Now, let's take this other part. Umbrella. As I said, umbrella begins with a vowel letter U, so you cannot say umbrella. This vowel article which is a vowel letter, cannot follow a noun that begins with a vowel letter. So you cannot say a umbrella. It's wrong. This other one, a orange. O, letter O also is is a vowel letter, so this onion doesn't fit here. All right, so this is why I marked them X. Now we have an exercise here. Exercise is you are going to try to choose or fix in the correct articles in these gaps, number 1 to number 4. Number 1, we have thus and. Thus and. Which article is appropriate here? Is it a ant or an ant? Which one? Number 2, thus cup. Which article is appropriate here? Is it a cup or an cup? Number 3, thus elephant. Thus elephant. Which article is appropriate here? Is it elephant or an elephant? Number 4, thus dog. Thus dog. Which article is appropriate here? A dog or an dog? Your answers, I would love to see them in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hopefully I will bring in more interesting lessons. As for now, enjoy yourself till another time.